Hey friends, Tux here. You know, with the holidays here, it's a perfect time to do some cooking, okay? And if you're like me, and if you love to cook stuff, sometimes having a toaster oven, besides a stove, microwave, everything else, is a really nice touch. It can really be convenient for doing things. And one thing which I reviewed before this channel was an air fryer, but it was more of a small, conventional air fryer, and I've heard a lot of amazing things about this. Hamilton Beach 31193, and this is a SureCrisp. It's a digital air fryer slash toaster oven that can do somewhat bigger things actually, so it'll be really interesting to check this out. In fact, sometimes I use like this for, you know, reheating turkey and like sides for Thanksgiving, that kind of thing. So it's very appropriate for the day that we're on right now, which of course I'm filming this actually on Thanksgiving. So anyway guys, this is really cool. This is how it comes, and I will have a link for this right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price. It makes an amazing holiday gift. Okay, so it comes wrapped nicely in plastic. We're going to go ahead and give this a little trim here. Here we go. And again, if you know anyone who likes to cook, these are really convenient. And I was a little skeptical, okay? When air fryers first came on the market, I was like, okay, this is kind of gimmicky. Like, is this really going to be useful? But I have to say that for cooking, and you guys probably know this already, but if for reheating certain things, of course, the microwave is very not appropriate. No, no, no. And sometimes actually toaster ovens are very slow, you know, so it's like you get microwave, which is fast, but then you get like things which are soggy or whatever, and you do toaster oven, which is better, but sometimes isn't really convenient. It's not quick enough, you know. So this is a good kind of medium thing here. On the box here does say SureCrisp digital air fryer toaster oven with a rotisserie. What? I didn't know I had that. Okay, air powered. Okay, air powerfully circulates through the oven to evenly brown food, which is really great with little to no oil. So that's also a really healthy thing to think about too. Is actually using less oil is always good. Okay, next up. 6 versatile cooking options, okay? Air fry, rotisserie, pizza, toast, bake, and broil. So lots of good options there for you. And oh my God, look at this. It can hold a damn chicken. Plenty of cooking space. And that was a big thing for me, is I needed my previous toaster oven is huge, okay? It's probably one of the biggest ones you get. I don't think I reviewed it on this channel, but maybe I did way back at the beginning of my YouTube stuff. But it's really big. You can fit a small turkey in there, okay? It's big. All right, so this one is, it looks like it's big enough for a 12-inch pizza, 6 slices of toast. Looks like we got plenty of room for stuff, which is good. And, you know, the fact this does toast is really convenient, too. So, anyway, let's spin this around one more time here. Okay, so looking at the side here, we got some extra things. Again, they cover there's plenty of space for a 12-inch pizza, 6 slices of toast. Talks about LCD screen. So that's pretty cool. Has a nice little screen for indicates selection of function, remaining cooking time, and temperature. Remaining of cooking time. Wow, that's cool. That makes me feel like almost like a microwave or something. And I know toaster ovens sometimes have a little timer, but sometimes they're not the most convenient. We'll see about this one. 6 versatile styles we talked about, which is you know, fry, air fry, rotisserie, pizza, toast, bake, and broil. Okay, cooking timer. Okay, adjustable temperature, and 3 rack positions. 3 positions is really cool. Actually, most of them only have 2, and even my huge one I have right now only has 2 positions, so that 3rd position might be really cool. Saves time and energy, reheats 75% faster, which is great, 20% less electricity, 28% rather, don't really care about that, versus a traditional kitchen oven. And of course you can cook things in a big oven, and sometimes that is the best, but oftentimes you don't need that much space. You don't need to heat up a whole oven for something smaller, so this is really convenient. Now this is really too big for my work area for filming videos, so I'm just going to give us a little cut here. We'll go ahead and open this up, and I'm going to pull it out of the box, and then we can check it out together. Quick look inside the box. You can see it's nicely packed with styrofoam. We got accessories in here. Everything you need is all kind of laid out and safely packed. So even with the little ding in the box, which is probably my fault to be honest, it still is nicely packed. Everything is nice and secure. Okay, we got the first accessory out of the box here. We'll pull this out, and this is a really nice little pan here. I guess you could use this for French fries or for all sorts of things. Looks kind of like a deep fat fryer, but of course we're going to not be using as much oil here. So really nice. This is included, so feels good quality. Looks like it'd be easy to clean, and looks like it'd be very functional, and especially with airflow heating through, you know, both sides. So it'd be really good for heating stuff up and keeping things crisp. Next accessory I really wasn't counting on. This is a rotisserie option here, and I don't know if I'll use this too much. I really was not expecting this to be able to do this, so pretty cool. You can go ahead and slap a chicken in here or something, and you can go ahead and it will rotisserie it up. So really cool. Boy, I wonder if it could do a small turkey for two. That's interesting. Okay, another accessory here is the pan for the bottom. Let's go ahead and open this up here. I guess I'll just rip into this. Oh, we have a couple things in here. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this out. There we go. It looks like we have a metal tray here, so very cool. Looks like this just slides right in. Has a little lip here to hold on to, which is nice. And then we have here instructions, and we also have another. Oops, let me try and pull this through. Looks like the manual's a little stuck there. There we go. Well, maybe. I'm just going to rip this out here. A little drip pan, or toaster pan. And we have that. So very cool. Do like the way this slides in place here, so that's really convenient for smaller things you're cooking. Maybe a chicken or something that's not going to have too much grease. And of course, here is the instructions. I'm not going to go through every page, but just give you an idea. So we have a big, looks like a poster style instructions. Talks about the time for cooking things. Talks about the accessories. Multiple languages. If you need to know anything special from here, just let me know. Okay, here's something else I really didn't expect. Looks like this is like a little handle for pulling things out. It kind of looks like a pizza tray handle, but I'm not sure about that. Could be for the rotisserie too, for like lifting and pulling out, I guess. But very cool. It feels very sturdy. Okay, and here is a toaster oven. We have it out. Let's go ahead and pull off the bag. Might be an easier way of doing this. Oh, this looks nice, guys. Wow. I really like the stainless steel look of this, and it looks like it really has a lot of space too, which is really important to me, because sometimes I'll actually cook something a little bigger in here, depending upon my mood and if I want to heat up the whole stove and everything else. So very cool. Let me go ahead and pull off the plastic. I don't want to leave that down here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to plug this in and we're going to give this a little test run. Okay, this looks real sharp, actually. I love the stainless steel look of it. It looks like we got plenty of room. That's the most important part. Just give me an idea. I got a tape measure here. Let's go ahead and just check this out. So it has, from the tray to the top, about 7.5, which is an excellent amount of space. And as far as the depth goes, let's take it back. It looks like we have about a foot roughly. So definitely some room there for you. Width of it, I guess I should show that too. We're about the same thing, about a foot deep, foot wide, and about 7.5 tall. Okay, so that gives you some room. And of course, if you're putting trays and things, the room may vary, but there really is a lot of space in there. Like if you look, this is really deep. There's a lot of room in there for some cooking. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see what happens. We got the plug here. We're just gonna plug this in. This is our first boot up. We'll see what happens. Oops. First boot. Oops. There we go. Wow, that's a bright looking LED screen. Looks very good. We got some images for bread, pizza, like it looks like a muffin, 450, and air fry, so very good. Down here we have, looks like timer, and here it looks like we have temperature. So very good, very simple controls. The button itself, the wheel here, has a nice pleasing click to it, and of course you have an audible tone too, so you can kind of decide what you want there. So very cool. As far as function goes, looks like that's pizza, 23 minutes. And we have right there 30 minutes, so some preset timers and broiler, okay? Let's go ahead and put it on bread. And this is kind of a weird test. I don't know how this test is gonna go because I'm not really sure. I've never used this before. But we have like a little muffin here, okay? This is frozen. Okay, we're just gonna stick it in here. We'll just put it on the tray just like that. Go ahead and give it a little shut. Okay, we have our little muffin in here for you. And we're gonna go ahead and give this a little try. I'm just gonna leave it just to the settings we're on right now. Looks like we'll hit start. And we'll give this a good go. Let's see what happens. Now it looks like it's just heating up. This isn't actually on air fry. I wonder if there are certain things which it knows to do air fry and certain things not to. I would think you could air fry a frozen like biscuit. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, that smells done, guys. Let's go ahead and open this up here. Maybe I left it too long even. Let's check it out. So, oh, you can definitely feel the heat. Very quiet. It really didn't make a lot of noise cooking, even with the air fryer going on. Okay, air fryer was on. And let's go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to use a little tissue here. I don't really have a little glove or anything. Ooh, that is hot. Looking good. Top is nice and crispy. The bottom is still like soft, but definitely cooked. The whole thing is incredibly hot. Let me go ahead and try and break this open without burning my fingers. Let's see, I don't want to get a burn on Thanksgiving. Oh, so hot. Give you an idea. So, oh yeah, look at that, nice and flaky. Really nice. Definitely heated all the way through. Looks like a winner to me, guys. Wow. Let me go ahead and try and take a little taste of this here. Let me break off a little piece here. Really soft and good. Oh my God, so good. That's really good stuff, man. Love bread. Okay, to recap, this particular air fryer is available on Amazon. This is model 3193, and this is a Hamilton Beach air fryer, and it's a rotisserie, and it is a conventional, like a little convection oven. Really, really good stuff. You know, this nice little oven for heating up little things. Definitely something which can cook really good for you. When you want to cook something small, I don't want to heat an oven up for this. And in a microwave, this would just get soggy. You know what I'm saying? So actually, really good thing. And with the holidays, it can make a great gift, okay? So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Any questions, let me know. TUXXtoys@gmail.com. I am off to continue cooking Thanksgiving dinner, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.